Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have made my way down to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I am prepared for Philly Brickfest to start tomorrow. I'm actually in my hotel room right now. It sounds like it's probably going to be a little echoey. I apologize for that. It is Wednesday right now, and I've got my computer set up here. We are in the middle of a Ogre Breaks sports card break. I think I shared that with you in a recent video where I got some cards. He has his second break going on right now, so I'm going to end up jumping into that. But I did want to say hello to everybody and that I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to share with all of you all the cool stuff at the actual convention, as well as some of the neat finds that I have for the investment side of the channel. I do also, after this break, after the box break, I have a video conference interview with Jim Rowe of Wolf of Bricks channel, formerly BrickBucks. And I think we're going to try and set up kind of a live interview chat stream, something along those lines, probably on his YouTube channel. So stay tuned for additional information coming soon. I'm excited to be able to chat with him, though. Pretty big fan of all the stuff he's done. If you haven't checked him out, go over and check out the Wolf of Bricks channel on YouTube. All right, I need to get back to this box break to figure out what's going on. I have finally made it. I have actually been here in Philly, but I have made it to the convention center. Convention center is just out here, over there. I'm about to go in. It's going to be super barren, but I thought that you may like to see some of the behind-the-scenes kind of stuff as it relates to Philly Brickfest 2021. And so I'm going to go in, show you a little bit around the big empty space to start with. I'm going to grab my swag bag, I think is what they call it, and my badge. Hopefully that all goes smooth. And get you in there, and every day I'm going to do just at least a couple clips to show you what's going on down here at Philly Brickfest, and hopefully I can find some steals. And we have our displayer badge. Just walked in the door. I'm going to show you it looks bare bones right now because it's just opened. Here we have it. You actually come down a really long hallway, and when it's open, you actually get tickets all the way over there, drinking coffee because it's the morning. That's what I do. After the long walk in the hallway, you got for the displayers here, you got a bunch of swag bags. You have our check-in with Jody, Lego Mom. And we come down here, and we can see the setup. I don't know what all will or won't be open over this area. They got all the doors open to allow ease of access into the building right now. We have a lot of tables. It goes for quite a little ways down here. I don't think it's quite the same size as the Brick World Chicago area, but it is still a very large event nonetheless. I'm going to come over here so you can get a glance along this wall. We can see that we've got a sneak peek at some very large Big Ben clock tower coming in, getting installed. There we go. We got some vendors set up in the back. Lord knows I'm going to be checking a lot of that out. But this is the event. This is a little bit behind the scenes. I see some fun people over here that I recognize, so I'm going to go say hi. All right, so we're going to go through the little tour here. We got some changes coming in. We got the friends Drew and Kelly down there, Andrew and Kelly. They're setting up their fun display. And I saw some cool little stuff down here. Looks like a lot of the small architecture sets. Yeah. Gosh, I love these architecture things. Oh, no way. Oh, that is cool. Very nice. So we've got some other setups coming in down here. We have some more like artistic pieces coming in. Some enchanted bricks. Sure. Check that out. That is awesome. Oh, that's cool. Pac-Man. That is awesome. Very cool. Oh man, these look nice. Very cool stuff. Awesome. Thank you very much for showing. See, so this is enchanted bricks. Some details for you there, everybody. We got some very large setups coming in over here. Oh man, we got some ginormous builds. Got some Chima characters. There we go. It's Steve! I'm assuming that's a theme thing. Oh, Woody. Luke will love this. And you got Vader. Kind of blends into the background a little bit too much. So many things coming in. We've got the Philly Brickfest, looks like official store. So lots of exciting stuff going on here. Oh man, look at that. You can see some minifigure packages back there. I think, let's see. Ooh, I'm gonna real tricky here. Zoom in. We have some Monster Fighter series, I believe. Very cool stuff in there. Excited to tour. Got something going on over here. What do we got? Oh, okay. So this is something that they've done before, referred to as a large mosaic build. So what they're going to do is they're going to have a Lego set or some kind of a picture that everyone's going to be building. And so what you can come and do is, let me come around this side. It might make a little bit more sense. But what they do is they take a big picture and they break it down into mosaic sections. And you get a card. And that card represents a single square on this giant grid, which, as you can see, is quite massive. Looks like it's 48 columns wide and whatever that is, around 20 or so columns tall. And you build out that mosaic chunk, and it gets added to the larger mural. And once it's all done, it looks like a really cool large version mosaic of whatever it is that they modeled it after. Very cool stuff. Over here we've got some Gotham City Emergency Vehicle Services. We've got, must be the display stage area here coming in. What do we got down here? Got a cool Jurassic Park Jeep. Look at that. How awesome is that? We've got some big figs to a whole different degree. These things are massive. So 3D printed large figures. These would be pretty cool, actually. Might have to look into something like this. This would be very cool if we could get like a large Buzz or a large Woody. Luke would absolutely love that. I like that skeleton. Skeleton might be my favorite out of here. So this here, I am going to be willing to bet, is the nice long line setup for what I believe is going to be the LEGO Masters participants, who I think they've got four, I'm going to guess based on the table count, about 4 different pairs of the LEGO Masters group who is going to be here, I'm assuming doing signatures and all that kind of fun stuff. Looks like they're going to have some t-shirts, some yellow autograph bricks, and some different sig figs. Excited to maybe meet a couple new faces in there and say hi to some old ones that I know. Got some additional very large pieces of, I'm going to call it pieces of art here. Very impressive large builds. Here is the large Big Ben Tower that we saw earlier today when they first came in. Over here, I believe, is the large kids area play pit, where you can kind of go in and build what you want. Usually a pretty big hit. You see a lot of kids there. I'll be curious to see how populated that is during this year, given everything that's going on in the world still. What do we got here? We have some other very, very large sculptures. These things are a different degree of impressive and skill required to make these, that's for sure. Nothing like that coming out of our house. So I think that's it for the behind-the-scenes scoop on what's going on right now. I'm sure that this is going to continue to fill up as the day goes. I will check in later today to give you guys an update.
Let's go, Mark. Mark, what should we give away next? Mickey. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, right at the buzzer. Donnie? No, you can tell them. Don't be here next time. Thank you, Andy. Congratulations. What do we give away next?
And here we are. The place is getting a lot more fleshed out now. All right, folks, so here's the deal. There was really loud music playing almost the entire duration of the event. There's going to be quite a bit of voiceover that you're going to hear from this, or maybe I'll put together a little bit of a music that I can actually use. That's one downside, and I'm going to probably talk to Chad next year about making sure that maybe during times where the general public's not there, we can at least have sections of time pre-dedicated and reserved for people who want to walk around and record footage, because it wasn't something that made it easy. We're basically at the end of day one here. What you're seeing is where all the displayers got. A lot of them had builds that were mostly together. We had some that were actually 100% complete. This Hogwarts castle, in essence, was a really amazing build. They also ended up having a really cool scavenger hunt, and that made it pretty exciting. A lot of people throughout the event would be going around and checking the display out to see what it is that they could find. There was, I think, a basic and an advanced list, if I recall correctly. Amazing display. So many cool builds. This first half of the hall is all where the displayers were. The second half, which is where I'm at now, in essence, the second half here is all of where the vendors and the different activities are. Here I am standing in front of Andy's Brick Shop. So Andy's Brick Shop is, I believe, somewhere in Pennsylvania. I get a little confused on exactly where. But Andy came to this event. Andy's a super cool guy. If you haven't checked out, I believe you can find him both on Bricklink as well as he has a website. He had some really unique things behind it. What I'm holding up here is a bag of bulk parts. He had a bunch of bins laid out that you could sort through, fill up a bag. It was $15 to fill up the bag. I was there pretty early, and therefore I felt like I had some really good treasures. We'll probably parse through that in an upcoming video at some point. Really, the key is that, yeah, it was a cheap way to get some good stuff. So that's it for day one. We're going to go ahead and fill you in again tomorrow on what's going on, so stay tuned for that. Hey everyone, we are back at day two of Philly Brickfest. Just about to walk up to the building. I've got to get in there because there is an 8:30 raffle, and I don't want to miss the potential for free Lego, because we know the return on that is even crazier. So I'm going to get in here and kind of show you around as I go. All right, everybody, so I'm checking in on day 2 of Philly Brickfest. I have been walking around the convention. I have been having lots of fun. It is still a fall-only day, so no general public here. There's still some vendors and different displayers who haven't fully set up yet. I have managed to definitely make some purchases today. I will share a recap of all that stuff, I think, at the end, just in case I pick up a few more items. I don't want to forget about sharing everything with you. Ended up going to the Lego store this morning after going to a raffle. We have another raffle coming up here in a little bit where they just give away free Lego. I believe I've shared with you a clip of that already. Lego store had a lot of success. Today's October 1st, which, as many of you know, that means that there are some exciting new sets that were just released and I was able to get my hands on them. You will see that coming up. Just got done having a lot of fun doing a scavenger hunt. Ended up going around looking at everyone's displays, finding all the pieces. I'll share with you a couple of the pictures here, there, somewhere. The different things that we had to find on the different displays. It was so much fun, had an amazing time. Still have more to go. We've got Arnold's for bowling tonight, open bar, so we all know that's going to be a good time. We also do bowling for bricks. I'll try and capture a little bit of a piece of it. It's going to be hard because I'm going to be competing. The bowling for bricks is so much fun. It ends up being this activity where you build / go up and take your turn bowling, and then you run back and you build some more. I'm going to get a little bit of that for you, I hope. And it's time for some bowling. We're going to go in here. This is Arnold's. Apparently, it's also known as the Hub. We are going to go in and get ourselves some bowling on. Let's see what kind of craziness we got in here. Oh, buddy. We got some bowling. We got some stuff going on. Hello.
Hi.
Woo woo. All sorts of fun stuff happening here. We've got a group of people. This is us. We're getting directed down to this end where it's nice and private for us. Okay, we are finally into the bowling and bricks, building bricks, bowling bricks, whatever. Here we are building a set. Whenever we finish our roll, oh, they robbed them. So what we got to do, we go up, we take our turn. Doesn't really matter what we score. The moment we're done bowling our turn, we come back. We tap the other person out, and then we get going here. So I'm going to set you down to watch this side of things. I'm going to go up and take my turn. Okay, so if you saw, I ran back, I tapped out Declan, I jumped in, I built like maybe one step or two, and whoo, a lot of energy going on. That is what this fun event is about. I'll loop back in later, but I need to get a breath and a drink. All right, we just got done with our bowling and bricks. We ended up coming in second place. We were 2 pieces away or behind first place, so it was super close. I've got this shredded box as proof of my victory. I get to take home this set, and it's going to be super awesome, falling apart with this awesome box. So anyways, this was a great time. This is a sweet event. If you haven't checked out Philly Brickfest Live, you need to make sure to check it out next year. This place is wonderful for the Afol experience. Just such a great time, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I hope you all enjoyed watching this footage and the behind the scenes take on my experience at Philly Brickfest Live 2021. Such an amazing experience. This is only the halfway point. This is 2 days. We still have another 2 days to go. Unfortunately, during the editing of this video, I realized that this was going to be almost an hour long, and so I decided to break it up into 2 separate videos, which is why I'm here talking to you right now. However, I'm not going to keep you in suspense until next week. I am going to be running a second video tomorrow. So this video is going to be going live on Monday. Day 2, well, not day 2, part 2 of my Philly Brickfest Live 2021 video will be going live tomorrow, which is Tuesday. So be on the lookout for that. I recap days 3, days 4, and give you a brief insight into the insane pickups that I got. So don't forget to come back tomorrow and check that out. I might end up combining these things together moving forward to give one complete experience so you don't have to try and find it. But for right now, I'm going to keep this video as short as possible. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you back tomorrow, right? Come on back tomorrow. Bye.